Hello everyone, TJ here, and today this is like a tutorial style or explained video of how I make my action figures. First, how I make my action figures is I use Sculptress or Blender to make my sculpts for my action figures. Like this is Sculptress, so sculpt stuff in it and stuff, but today I wanted to show you some examples. This is going to be divided in two parts: small action figures and big action figures. So for the larger ones, well, for all of these you got to make them in pieces. So I'll go to my files real quick. What I do is I make most of the pieces of the action figure, and I do most of the action figures in pieces. Like these are the head pieces here of a giant from Alex Reese's Bjorn project. These are head pieces. Oh, I almost said the same thing twice. Sorry. So you got to make your action figure in a bunch of pieces, like thighs. I'll explain it with this little Bjorn action figure here. Like the thigh part, this part, they need to be all made. I forgot the word. They gotta be all made. But the thing is, you can make one of each part. You can make one of each part because you can mirror it or whatever. So, yeah. So the next step of my process is, next process here is Tinkercad. This is where I do the ball and socket joints on my figures. So what I do is, I'm going to do the giant again, which is in two prints. This is the body for the giant. As you can see here, let me go in 3D mode. Might take a while. Okay, so with the giant, I made these were just one piece in Sculptress. Like this was just a single piece. This was a single piece. This was a single piece. But I just copied them to just make the legs and stuff same shape. And once you get done 3D printing the stuff, everything should click together just fine. Another thing I'd like to note is, do not use ball joints like on Tinkercad that scale or whatever. I tend to not use the ones that scale. I tend to use the ones that have scale locked. So yeah. These are more parts of the giant, by the way, if you wondered what they looked like. Now, how about the smaller action figures? How I do them? Well, most of their joints, some of the joints with 3D printing, you cannot put them like below 50% or something like that. So what I resort to for articulation on smaller action figures is pipe cleaners. This wave dancer here that's trying to load. There's another creature made by Alex Reese. You can see how I made these wings transparent in the Tinkercad thingy. But there's a hole through it that the pipe cleaner can go through. And what I do is I hot glue the ends of each leg and stuff. And each leg or whatever, if you want to be posable. I fill it with hot glue, like this part be filled with hot glue, and then it would just move flawlessly with the pipe cleaner inside of it. Like the tip would have to be hot glued. And the body has a bunch of holes in it, if I could show you. There we go. See the holes in the body right here? Those would go into the body, and So yeah. This is kind of like my explanation of how I make my action figures. Big and small, so hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye! And also, if you want to ask any questions, just leave a comment down below. I'll see you guys in the next one.